And we're live, I see.
Yes,
Perfect. Perfect.
nice.
Are we excited for the English one, Kalina?
Definitely. Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, so we just had the Dutch one, so it's really nice to now have the English one. So I'm really curious how it will go. So yeah, I suggest that we wait 1 more minute for people to come in, and I see that we then can start the webinar.
Yes.
Perfect. What is going to be the purpose of the meeting, Kalina?
Well, you can see it already. Get the most out of the app. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, so I suggest that we just start.
Yeah.
So let's go. So maybe it's good to yeah, let you guys know. So as I said, that we want to focus most on how we can get the most out of the hub for today. That's mostly the topic. So we want to teach you guys at a low level what you can do with the hub within Workspace 365. So maybe good to start with a little introduction. So me myself, I'm Reinier Bakker. I work for 3 years already within the company. So and normally I have like the first meetings and the demos with potential customers, and now I'm going to do more with the current customers. So I'm really excited for this webinar. Some practical information. So the webinar will be recorded. It will also be shared after. So at the moment that you want to share it with colleagues or within the organization, that's all possible. And because that's something we like a really interactive session. At the moment that you have some questions, please ask, because that's only better for the webinar.
Yes.
And I brought Carlien with me today.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm Carlina. I think I work now like a year. I'm a customer success manager, and I work on helping customers and getting the most out of the workplace and helping like end users to make everything simpler.
Perfect. Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. All right. So first I wanna start with the agenda. So talk you guys through the agenda that we have for today. So first we will focus on the challenges that we mostly see within the communication. Just have a quick explanation on what even is the hub, like what kind of components does it include. Some customer stories we saw. Then Carlina will give a demo about the product. So how does it look like, and how can it also look for your organization? And then we have some time left to do some question and answers. So that's mostly how the program looks like today. Sounds good, Carlina?
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect, perfect. So to start off, these are the biggest challenges that we mostly see within communication. So we see that most of communication is mostly fragmented. So there's a lot of different components that's divided within the digital workspace and is not always reached well by end users. So we also see that there's a lot of tools that a end user can work with, and sometimes it just can be too much for an end user. So we always also see a lot that a lot of employees also lose time and focused and get a little bit overwhelmed by the information that they have. So they don't always know what information is yeah, at the right place for them. And we mostly see that a lot of employees also feel disconnected. So because there's so much, they don't always have time to look through everything that they have access to. So most of the time, if there is a news article or something, then they can't reach it or read it because they don't have time for it. And then we mostly see that they do feel a little bit disconnected within the company. So what we see is that internal communication is not only about sending messages, it's more than that. So we see that it's more about engagement and stuff like that to make it better and more clear for a end user. So what exactly is that hub? So we call it the hub, and it's all about the connection between different people within the organization, more engagement between the people in the organization, and that they have one clear overview of everything that's happening within the organization based on the internet. So we see that if everything comes together in one place, it creates clarity for an organization. So there are no separate tools anymore. It's just one central digital workplace that works for everyone within the organization. So I'll start and take you through those different steps that we see within the hub that we see. So let's just take a moment to imagine a typical work week within the organization. So on Monday, for example, a new colleague joins the company, and on a Tuesday, maybe an important application update is rolled out, and on Wednesday, maybe a team is put in the spotlight for achieving a nice success. And in between, we see that there are always things that you really should not miss. Yet in many organizations, these kind of announcements become fragmented. An email that gets read too late, for example, a Teams message that disappears in the noise, or an update, for example, that only reaches part of the organization. And with our announcements between Workspace 365, we bring everything together in one central place. So important messages automatically reach the right people at the right time, whether it is a company-wide announcement or just a targeted team update. What we also see a lot is that the employees can just read the messages on their preferred device. So if it's a laptop or a iPhone or a tablet or whatever you name it, and if maybe it deserves a little bit more attention, it's possible to do it via narrowcasting on a TV, for example. So everybody can read it in the canteen, for example. So this way we know, or everyone knows what's going on within the organization. No one feels left out, and the entire organization keeps moving forward without noise and without overwhelming people with messages. And we want to bring people to events. So imagine you are organizing an event. A knowledge session, a training, or a hybrid meeting, for example. Normally, this quickly leads to scattered emails or Excel lists, and maybe a question of who has or has not signed up yet. And with the events within Workspace 365, we can make this much simpler. So when creating an event, you immediately add all the important details. So whether it is online, what type of event it is, the number of available spots, for example, and when you can register for or register for the event. And for your colleagues, the experience is just as smooth. So they see the event in their digital workspace, and they can register with a single click. So there is no extra forms needed or no separate confirmations. And the best part of that is that if someone registers, it's automatically synced with your calendar. So you can just really easily see it within your calendar. And it's also about information within the knowledge base. So everybody needs a quick answer. So it could be about the parental leave, or how do I submit maybe an expense claim. So in many organizations, we see that finding the right answer just takes longer than it should. So people go through outdated folders or old document, or just ask multiple colleagues who they think know something about their question. So with our knowledge base, there's just one central place for all the information. It's always up to date, so it's easy to find and accessible for everyone. And there's no more guessing which document is correct or where the information is stored. So employees simply search, click, and move on with their work. So there's less interruption for HR and IT, fewer repeated questions, and more focus throughout the organization. And my favorite personally is the communities. So we want to have people to have more conversations with each other. So not everything is always about policies or procedures. Sometimes you just want to learn from your colleagues or share some experiences or explore some new ideas together. And in many organizations, these conversations are just scattered across different tools and channels, making it really hard to stay connected or keep context. So the communities in the hub bring everything together in one place. So it's just a space where colleagues can share knowledge, collaborate, and easily connect with each other based on personal interests, for example. And all of this happens just without switching tools or losing focus. You just stay within the digital workspace, so within Workspace 365. And this is just everything you need about the knowledge that you want to share. So you see that silos are more broken or getting broken down, and the company culture is strengthened every day. So that's an amazing thing to see, and it's also something I like really about the communities. So when exactly do you maybe choose the hub within the organization? So you choose the hub mostly if you're just looking for more than just an intranet. So not only by sending information, but also get the interaction with the other people within the organization. You're looking also for a platform that's easy to use for the end user, because you see a lot of times that it's hard for people to get to know like new tools and stuff like that. So it needs to be easy to use. And you want to have a future-proof solution, so that it's not that you constantly have to update and stuff like that. No, we as Workspace take you through the whole process. So you basically step on a Workspace 365 train, and we will take you through every new update and through every new thing that will come around in the future. And you're looking also for simplicity in the management. So I can imagine that a intranet can take a lot of time with management, and we would just want to ease that within the hub. So in the end, it's more about an ideal combination between those two. So the digital workspace and the social internet. We want to create like one central point for an end user where everything comes around what they need. So about the internet and the digital workspace. So just connect those two with each other. And we have two like beautiful cases of those customers that are now using the hub really well. So one is Serion. It's a big healthcare organization within the Netherlands. And we see that they went from a fragmented information to a streamlined digital workspace. And this is exactly how that looks like for them. So they have a central point where all the applications comes around. So maybe also something that you see right now within your Workspace 365. But we integrated all the different components of the hub within the workspace. So you see some news, some the timeline, maybe a handbook. So we can make more impact for an end user with all the information that they need. The municipality of Almelo is also a great one for that. So we see that with the organization, it's all about simplicity and connection. So this is how a hub should look like for our ideal customer, so that they have access to all the different announcements, to the events, to the communities, to the knowledge articles. So we can really make an impact to a persona within the organization with our own hub. And I think you, Carleen, will show us how that looks like within the most companies that we work with together.
Yeah, I will. Thank you so much. I
Perfect.
will demonstrate how it can look like. I will share my screen.
Perfect.
Can you see my screen, Reinier?
I can see it perfectly fine.
Okay, amazing. Well, what I wanted to show you is this is like a fictional workplace of Sarah, and maybe you maybe this space is familiar for you guys because there's a lot of applications. It's just the start of your day, and then you go to work. And what you said, Rainier, also really good is we want to connect those two together, so the internet functionalities. So I will show you now workplace of Sarah with all those components together. So you can also see, like we still have some links, some applications you can use. You can start your day and don't need to worry. You can still go to like all the applications. So you can start your day. But I wanted to show you the communication. So what you can see is I have made like tiles with announcements. We have some events and also like the community with your feed, because you can select the community you want to see and you're interested in. So you can see like a beef Wellington recipe, and you're in the group of a cooking group, and you like to cook together. And it can also bring you guys closer. So like you can have maybe people in your organization you rarely speak to. And this is maybe a place to connect you guys with each other.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, I have also made another space. This is also a way you can show it, and it's just like however you guys want to put it together. So maybe you don't like all those styles, but you can also create just like list views if that's more for your organization. I just wanted to show you the many things we can do. And all this information is relevant for every user. So you can put groups or users in groups, and they get the announcements or that are relevant to them. So maybe our error is sending someone like an article for only those employees. They can only get that announcement. So it's always relevant for everyone.
So it's customizable for every organization.
Yeah,
Basically.
definitely. Yeah,
Nice.
you can just install it yourself. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this information you can show in like a space, and that's what you see here. But this information comes from the hub. So I want to show the hub to you. And when will you be using those functionalities? So this is like the overview of all things together, but you can go to all announcements. This is maybe not that much, maybe you have more, but just imagine how many announcements it can be. An announcement is really for like information you want to show directly to like an employee. So maybe there's some changes, or there's like here a new office that is opening and you want to celebrate, but also like new colleagues that are going to start in your organization. So you really get the connection with each other.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, we have this, so like the events, so things are happening in your organization, and you can think like maybe some parties, but it's also the place for maybe projects are going to start, and you want the organization to know that that the project is starting. So you
Nice.
can like put everything you want in all the events. And you can, like with the end user, like you already said, Ranier, you can just, um, how do you say it? Attend.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
just attend, and then it comes in your agenda. So that's amazing. You're always up to date.
Yeah. Nice. It's always synchronized with your calendar if you attend. You
Yes,
can
it
also,
is.
and of course, you can also see like who's attending from the company. So that's also a good thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I wanted also to show you the knowledge base. You can put this together yourself for all the informations that matters. So maybe you have like a really big company document base, or I don't know, a SharePoint or something else. I can imagine you don't want to put everything in this knowledge base, but you can think about maybe questions are asked like a lot. You can put them here, like also procedures or policies people want to know, or like IT questions about some systems. So everything is together, and it's like most of this is the information you want to stay put. So announcement is like you can say, okay, well, this announcement can go away in 2 weeks, but with the knowledge page, it stays, and you can always reach it.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Then the last of the hub is communities, and Renier, you also said that's your favorite. So what is your favorite community?
Yeah, so what I personally really like is, for example, within Workspace 365, we have our own Padel community.
Ah,
So you see that a lot of different people from different departments within the organization are part of that group. And we go just padelling with different kind of people every week. So you see that someone from product, for example, or then someone from sales, or that they all come together just to play a game of padel. And I think that's exactly what we want to achieve with the communities, is just having people interact more with each other and join each other more on activities that we do within the organization. So that's just something I love about it.
yeah, nice.
And you?
I think the IT tips, just like some tips of the day or of the week, I can use in my work to make yeah, my life a little bit easier, to call
Lovely.
it like that. Yeah, and I think you can do like a lot. So maybe you just don't like this, but you can also put like projects together in one space, or like a cooking club of a book club also can be nice.
Yeah,
So that's just an example for how you can use it. And
nice.
we already said that like it can be decided who gets the message. So that's also something we can do. But we can also put different people or groups in to manage those articles or announcements. So it's also possible to, like, I don't know, maybe you want the IT guy or the IT team to manage like the announcement of the IT. But I can imagine that like sometimes a system is not working correctly and you get like a lot of calls or something else, and you want the IT manager to like push a notification just directly to everyone, so they know that it's not working and they're working on it. So that's like a little example. You have also the like communication. You can make you can put them in the to manage those groups.
Nice. So everybody can take their own ownership on their own kind of component from the internet,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Nice.
definitely. Yeah. And also something I would like to share is that you can also see how many people viewed the announcements or something else. So it's not a lot in my demo because there are not a lot of people in here. But imagine in your organization that you can see or analyze how big of the announcement was and how many people you how many people saw it. So that's
Nice.
something we also have like insights, analytics, and there you can see like how many people actually pushed the announcement or something else. So you can see if it really works and if people get, yeah, if people go back, for example. So
Nice.
that can be also useful. Yeah. Now I want to go back to the now workplace of Sarah, because I can imagine that like the hub is still a bit big. So you want information quickly, or something went wrong or anything else. I can imagine that you don't want to go to the hub and like search. So what we also have is like the global search. Now in the global search, search through everything you put in the hub. Also other things, but this is the example I'm using. So maybe you want to know how the policy of remote working is. Well, I'm going to ask. And there you have it. I have a knowledge article of remote working and how the policy is. And if you push it, you go directly to the hub and to the place where it's put. And
Nice.
you can read it. You know the information. You can also go back, like within the group it is put, and also just go back to like the homepage.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
yeah. And what I also wanted to share is like a little extra. In February, we're going to release our IE assistant. We're gonna call it Kelly, because Kelly knows it all. And also, I can ask here what the policy is, and I get an answer. So I'm going to ask, what is the policy? And he's going to search for the
Yeah.
information.
Some white music.
Yeah, exactly. You want to sing?
Yes. No.
No.
It's better to not
Oh, okay.
do that.
Well, here we have it. It's so it's it is searching the information through all the articles that's put in the hub, and the information you want, yeah, just comes to you, and you don't have to search for it. So it's like both. So you can go to with the global search to the place where it's where it is put, but you can also just ask it and have directly the answer to your question.
Nice. So I think the AI assistant is the best on searching for internal information, and the search bar is also possible to maybe connect that with like a third-party application if you want to. So you can also maybe search through a top desk, for example, or a SharePoint site or anything like that. So that's good to know.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I think, my story. I don't know if I forgot anything, Rainier.
No, it was really clear. Yeah, it just shows like how good the hub is and how it looks like and what kind of impact you can make already within the organization. So I think that's really valuable to see. So yeah, that's basically it. What we wanted to tell you about the hub and the intranet and stuff like that. If there is a question you want to ask, please ask. I think that's only for the better, so we can help you with your question. Of course, if you just want to know how you can get started with the hub, for example, please just contact us, because I can imagine that it's a lot of information, and we really want to help you as like a organization to use the hub and make impact also within your organization. So maybe it's good, Carlina, that you talk a little bit about this slide.
Yeah, definitely. We're working on getting like a really big academy.
Yeah,
How you say?
academy.
Yeah, academy. Thank
Yeah.
you. For all your help with videos. We're working on it, so that comes in the future. So you can like maybe you get you think, oh, I want to do this in my organization. Then all those stuff you can help with how you can put it together, so that you can do that yourself. But we are also ready to help you if you want, and yeah, that's
Exactly.
I think what I want to say.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. That was pretty clear. So I hope we guys could give you a clear image of the hub, what it does for your organization. And if you want help, please contact us, because we are really willing to help. So we want to make more impact with the hub. So please let us know. And yeah, I think that makes that we're at the end of the webinar. That we talked about everything we wanted to talk about. So yeah, the only thing I can say is that I wish everybody a really good day. And if you want to share the webinar, you get it after the webinar. You can also share it within the organization.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So good luck everybody today, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon in a next webinar.
Amazing.
All right.
Yes.
Bye
All
bye.
right.
Have a nice
Bye
day.
bye.
Bye bye.